Welcome to the podcast for Vote on Purpose, a nonprofit here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, focused on making you an educated, informed voter. My name is Meredith Lowder. I'm one of the co-founders here.
And I am Brian Simpers, the other co-founder, and our goal is to build a community of more informed and empowered voters. And by doing that, we're going to be providing the information on potential candidates and their offices that they're trying to pursue.
We just want to make sure that you have the best knowledge possible when it is voting day, November 3rd of 2020, so that you don't vote straight party, that you make those choices that will be best for you and your family and your community.
Exactly. Welcome. Episode 2 is Thursday, August 6th. I'm Brian Simpers. I have Meredith Lowder here with me.
Hello.
And we're here to discuss our goals and what you can look forward to and what we're going to be doing here in the future with Vote on Purpose in this podcast. So let's jump right onto it if you want to.
Talk about what's coming next.
Exactly, what we have. Yes.
All right, so today it's just going to be me and Brian talking a little bit about our background and some of the whys behind things. Next week on August 13th, we are going to have the Libertarian candidate for governor, Stephen DeFiore, will be on with us.
Is it August 13th?
August 13th, right, a week from today. You know, we're going to air like every Thursday. If we get too tied up and too busy, we may start bringing 2 episodes a week to you. We'll see.
Right.
The following Thursday, we have one of our very own from American Airlines, our local CWA, Communication Workers of America Union president for the local 3640, Kedron Gant, is going to come on with us and answer some of those questions that are related to politics and unions that truly affect our brothers and sisters that we work with.
Yes. And then you said every Thursday we're gonna.
Every Thursday at 6 p.m. we'll drop a new episode.
Right.
If people want to maybe ask us questions, maybe you're listening and there's something you want to know, something you want us to try to find out, you are welcome to send us a direct message on our Instagram, which is @VoteOnPurpose. Our Twitter, if you want to tweet us or send us a message there, it's @vote_org. If you don't have either of those, you can go to our website, voteonpurpose.org. There's a little message box in the bottom right, and if you just click that, you can leave us a message and we get that instantly. Hopefully, next week we plan to have a call-in option, so that will be awesome. You'll be able to call in and just ask your questions.
We can talk more on that.
You can be like the local sway, like,
yeah.
and I can be like house sway.
Yes. So yeah, we're gonna be.
Or maybe I could be
forward to that.
Maybe I should strive to be Heather more.
Yeah, there you go.
Because Kanye's causing some problems these days.
Yeah, we don't need that. All right.
So
basically our background and what the mission is and how we came about to
tell me about the
Vote on
name.
Purpose.
Maybe people don't know why we picked the name Vote on Purpose.
Right. So basically it came down to when it's time to vote, our personal experience really was we didn't know who our local candidates were.
And what they do.
What their platform was, what the abilities, the office they hold, what they actually, can
even like a bill is a bill.
Right.
On college.
Capitol Hill.
Yeah, Capitol Hill.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, but yes, exactly. That. So from that personal experience of not knowing, or just not having all the information and not feeling like, we're exercising this right that people fought and died for. Let's take it seriously and be educated and be informed. Especially if you want to see change.
Right. And you can't sit around and complain if you don't. You hear people say that all the time. And you're like, well, I voted for the president. Well, the president does not make these choices. The president does not make your local laws. The president is not going to keep you out of jail when you get arrested and you have to go to court locally.
Right.
That judge, that's a local judge.
Right.
With their own ethics and their own morals and their own background.
And the judge isn't going to be able to help you get that stop sign you might need in your neighborhood that was a hit and run two weeks ago.
Speed bumps.
I mean, these
more
things.
lights.
How do you make those things happen? That's the type of things we want to address and get educated on and tell the community about. And we want to have that platform, so everyone will have that voice.
Right. Exactly.
But yes, so coming back to how the name was created, just that we want to vote on purpose. You don't want to just be voting just because the rally call was to vote.
Just to get the sticker.
Just to get the sticker and put it on Facebook. I mean, that's cool. But, did you really affect change? Was there something that touched you that you felt like you got the right person?
Did you leave spots blank?
Right. Did you just vote Democrat?
If that's party? The SAT, you would have failed.
Right. So you don't want to just vote a party. I mean, there's different people have different agendas.
Right. So speaking of parties, part of our focus and mission is to try to eliminate that. Let's just vote Democrat or let's just vote Republican, because you may have Democratic tendencies or you may lean more towards one party or another. But let's be serious. I could vote for a Democratic president, but maybe the Republican governor candidate of our state is trying to do more for my state that really impacts me and my family.
Right.
So, it's not always good to just vote straight party, because everybody does not have the same ideals, even though they are in a party line.
Right.
So we really want to break that. Kind of the thing we're saying is, don't vote party, vote for the person.
Right.
So really take a look at those things. And
that's right. And who they are, and it'll make you evaluate yourself. What do you want? What do you want to see changed? And if the person that is running is not addressing those issues, why would you vote for them? Or let's reach out to them. How do you do that? Let's find out. Let's make the concerns heard. So it's a lot to it than just heading to the polls when it's time to vote. The education starts way before that.
So that was a good little segue there. Remind everybody that early voting. So it's also today, 89 days until November 3rd, Election Day.
That's right.
Early voting opens October 15th and goes through the 31st of October in North Carolina. Early voting, you can go to any poll. You do not have to go to your specific polling place like you do on Election Day. So we highly recommend going early. We have updated the link on our website under voter info if you need to find a polling place near you.
Right.
Or near your job maybe, so that you can go do it, quickly after work or maybe before work or something. You can go to any polling place during those 2 weeks.
Right. And that's, again, being educated on what and where and how, and voting, that process. That's, obviously you need to know that. So yeah, we're going to tackle all those issues, all those topics in detail.
We've had some questions. I met a young lady who I actually need to contact. I met her at one of the Occupy Winston-Salem days when we were downtown. She is a convicted felon. She has served her time. She has done her community service and all of those nice things, paid her fines, but she's still a convicted felon. Does she get to vote?
Right.
So we're going to talk about topics like that. What about the people that are pending charges? What about those folks?
Right.
What about
on probation?
Exactly. So we're gonna try to have specific shows that relate around that. If there's information that we find that's truly important, we will post it on the website, also our Instagram, Twitter, all of that, because that's important stuff. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah. If you don't know, you kind of disconnect from the whole process, and then you're disinterested, and then you're just kind of just left to see what happens.
And just sit around and complain.
And then you may end up complaining because you didn't know and you didn't take part. So we want to remove all those excuses.
Right, exactly.
We're going to have that platform where you're going to know, and we're going to get you the information. The app is coming soon, so that's another integral part of our purpose, is to reach the people, and we're going to reach them right on your phone. So
yeah, because let's be serious, our generation does not watch the news anymore, and probably doesn't even know what a newspaper is at this point. So
definitely not buying newspapers.
No, well, I did because we were in it.
Well, you're
I'm an exception to the rule, but
Always.
so the app that Brian's creating, just like your other apps, like your Instagram and your Apple News and everything else, when we release something, when we interview someone new, when we find out some new information, we'll send a push. You know, we'll make sure to do it during business hours so we don't interrupt your sleep pattern or anything like that. But you know, that's the world we live in right now. So we're going to try to adapt into it and
Of course.
bring that to you so that you have that information at your fingertips with push notifications and you don't miss anything.
Definitely. So again, with that, don't miss another episode.